Hi, this is Joe. Welcome. You ever have one of those nights where you just feel so exhausted because your mind's been racing through one dream after another, and it just feels like, I'm so exhausted. I don't know if I ever got any sleep. So that's what I almost feel like last night was just one weird dream after another. Just running through these scenarios of I don't know if I'm a super spy or what in them, but it seems like there's intrigue. There seems like there is, this storyline of superhero or something to that effect. Maybe my head is just really caught up from the '60s yet and still trying to unwind itself. Good morning, Lisa. Welcome. As you're coming in, say hi. And we're going to get started this morning with a topic that I think plays well into a question that we should be asking ourselves. Now, it can be taken in many ways. What does good have to do with it? What does good have to do with it? So I'm looking back at my question that I have here on the screen that I posted as part of this video launch. What does good have to do with it? So good can be in many ways. Could be what's good for me. It can be, hey, I'm doing a good thing, or you're saying, hey, good job. But that's not where I'm going with it. Good has to do with the common good. I think if we look back at the Constitution, we look at the efforts when we bring a big thing together. So it could be the start of our country in the United States here, or it could be some effort, some big project. It's about solving a problem, solving something that is for the common good, something that will serve. And we all come together, we put our differences aside, and we go and build for it. We go and do it. We come together, we collaborate, we work together, we put our individual selves somewhat aside, but we're using our talents. We're not saying, what's in it for me if I do this? What am I going to get paid? Or there's this higher level of thinking, higher level of call, and it's all within us. We all have this, and it is through generations. But I think today you can see example after example of where it just seems like it's individual. What's in it for me? What's in it for me? And when I'm talking to some speech coaches and audience members as well, it's like, well, they didn't connect with me, or this is what you should be doing. You should be always thinking about what the audience needs. And that's what I do think about that. But I'm thinking about how does that relate to the common, to what we have in common, what we are aiming for. And I think we're developing ourselves. Those that listen to this call are developing themselves. Good morning, Jenny. Welcome. So if you're shy and hiding in the background, say hi and greet each other. We're talking about common good, though. The common good is we're stepping up above and beyond ourselves for an unselfish reason. We're putting ourselves out there as a level up and saying, okay, I know I've got certain needs. I've got certain daily needs. I've got family needs. I have work needs, but there's something more. There's something that I feel really great about. I feel excited about. It ties into my purpose. It ties into my fulfillment. I think that's where really that common good comes to, is that there's a fulfillment. If I go along this path and I help because I want to, I'm going to get that reward of being fulfilled, that I'm making a dent, you could say, and we talked about this many episodes ago. What's your dent in the universe? What are you going to make that shows as this little pebble in the space of time, in the line of time, that you made a difference? So the common good is, we don't look at what's in it for me, but we look at it, what can I do? And I think that's a better approach for us today. As we wind up this week, what can I do? What can I say? What can I help with? And doesn't have to be a big project like starting a country or building a community, building a house for a family, like Habitat for Humanity, or other building projects that might be out there, or, really coming together and bundling up food and clothing and sending them off to places that have been in or are in need, Puerto Rico and Houston and Florida, they're still reeling from the effects of this hurricane that came through, and other places that have been touched. And you might think about the UK with Ophelia. We don't hear that news as much as we do when it hits the US, but those are the things where we come together and say, hey, I want to help, I want to do something. And I think that speaks to something that fulfills us, something that's within us, that sometimes we put aside and just say, well, what are you going to give me? It's like being at a restaurant and saying, I'm going to give you some money. Yes, but I just want a good food, or, I want this, I want this, rather than a need to be fulfilled. So it's just a short thought today, but it ties into this look at yourself and where you're at. And we're starting this 5-day challenge on Monday of doing exactly that. There might be something that's sitting under that's been pressed down, that has been hidden, or you've just put aside because you said, well, I really need to focus in on family and need to focus in, and it's all good. Those are all good things. But there's something that's burning within you that says, I need to do this. I need to reach for something. And it could be more than just common good. It may be getting yourself ready for that opportunity to help someone. It could be that you're looking to get your licensing that you've held off on, stepping up to that next level within your profession. It may be, doing a little bit more in the community, or within, your faith group, or, doing something a little bit more than what you were thinking about, and putting it as, hey, this fulfills me. I really like to explore this. I have this dream of helping people, of wanting to bring them along, or, give them something that I already have that they need, that they are struggling to reach. So if I can help them do that, it fulfills me. So we're going to walk through that, eliminate all the prune. We're going to prune away all this dead stuff that may be preventing you, or obstacles. We're going to kick those rocks out of the way. We're going to clear the path so that you can go and proceed higher and get to that higher level that you have within you that you're looking for. If you want to get in on that, we'll put the link in the notes, but you'll see some other links around. Click on it. Get in this 5-day challenge. This is a great opportunity, and there's no cost, because we just want to get this out to you. This is, a valuable set of tools that we've used. And thank you, Lisa, for putting that up. These are the tools that we use, that we're using to even now go forward with, because it's valuable. This is not only our experience and what makes us successful that we're giving to you, but we're also bringing in the knowledge that we have accumulated from other mentors that have been on our path, that we want to share with you, because you may not have access to them. You may have not thought about it the way they thought about it. And you may actually pour into your life a lot more. So take this day, get in on that group, this community. We're going to do this for the common good. We're going to support each other, and we're going to move forward together to this higher state that we're called to be. Have a great day. We'll see what we can do in the next couple of days to give you more value, give you more thought, and more assistance in getting to your next level. Be well. My name is Dutkiewicz, and I am thought leader for Crayon Leadership, and your thought leader, raising you up to the next level and taking you to your next elevation. Be well. Take care.